Hello folks, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2 and the middle of the assault on the alien base, which is going quite well. I mean, Skywalker's taking a bit of a hit, and the only other issue, potentially, is that we're running low on ammo for the shotgun troops. Which again has now that our laser troops have essentially infinite ammo. It just takes time to recharge. It's going quite well. Fresh new turn. We know there's this summon here still, and this looks like it could be the headquarters. And they said if we have an XCOM unit in the headquarters alone, but that was without aliens, it'll reveal where the rest of the aliens are. So it's priority we take this place, I think. Okay, hang on. So Farkas does have a shield, but it's not much shield left over. It's only 24 HP left. Right. So the Yager. Open that door. Get down. Move up here. Let's move over here. Let's get people in the room. Get ready to push forward, essentially. You go stand over there. I will put Thomas over here. And you can go stand behind. There you go. Okay, let's push forward. Floating thing. Mentarch servitor, possibly. Not sure yet. Okay, Farkas. We can make these walls go down a little bit more, like be half walls. Hello. It's more important that we stun you, I think. Okay, there's something else over here. They've taken shots, though. They've taken shots, though. I like the fact they're taking shots, because they've taken shots. It means we can counter them a bit. Walker, can you move? Okay, move over here. Get down, look that way. Okay. Is that a biogun? I didn't see a... There might be one in that corner. I don't know. Walker, over there? Right, you're down. Oh, you're over there. You shot them. Yeah, you shot them. Okay, in that case, Farkas? Damn it, you can't shoot that. You can shoot you, right? Good. Right, charge it. Good. Okay, we killed our targets here. You can't shoot there, can you now? Go move up to there, take a shot. Suppressed as well, that's nice. Bogdanov. Why did I even try to do that? Heavens. Okay, Kratz. Really? Take the shot if you can. Though I don't like how exposed we are right now. If people come down from there, we're in trouble. No one's got any AP left either. AP to you, same thing. What is that noise? It looks like mind control. Okay, we're clear here. Your shield is gone, unfortunately. And you donked you in the back of the head. A bit of healing, I think. Useful to have there. Hang on, what? Hang on, wait, I'm very confused. Hang on, what? Hang on. We're going to pop a quick save here. Let me just check something real fast. No, it was you. I thought for some reason Sonia Walker taking a hit. No, it had been Emma Green before. Okay, fine. My mistake. My mistake. My head, because I said at the beginning, I said Sonia Walker taking a hit. It's like, no, they haven't. Emma Green's taken a hit. So we compound the damage that Emma Green's taken. Oh, but Emma Green has a little armor. That's right. Like I said, you can probably tell by the save timer that it's been a couple of days since I had a chance to record. Yeah, you've got no armor now. Right, so we're gonna prep to get up there. You all get into position, folks. You are going to go over there, keep an eye on that door. Sniper, keep an eye over that door as well. Emma Green, you're like the last one just to come in there, but you will come in if we have to. Okay, let's rest a smidge. Okay. Who's the first one to go in? Someone with full armor and plenty of health. Bogdanov, thank you for... Look around first. Okay, that's the whole room? There are no doors in this room. This is definitely the control area, and it seems that there's 4 of them here. Unfortunately, you haven't got flashes. So we're gonna slightly... You got a flash? You got a flash. Walker, get in there. Flash right there. 100%. Only one person was suppressed. Suppressed 2 of them, but you took a massive hit in the process. You can't take on there. Flash this guy, because you've taken a shot over here, so... Okay. Hang on. Walker. Step forward. I thought you'd use all your AP. You did not. You did not move last turn. It's the problem. You need to heal yourself. Get down. Okay. You. Hang on. Where? Green. Take a step to there. Take a step to there. No, okay. Alright, they're all suppressed. Okay, so you take a step forward. You can't yet because you're still in the damn zone. Welp. That's one way of doing it. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God, please! Everybody under the sun. Drop smoke. I don't want to drop smoke, but after the turn we just had, smoke is bloody required right now. That was an atrocious turn. You not move. Actually, kind of getting. Yeah, they're not. Thank you. You've taken a lot of damage. Okay, good. I'm gonna hope that they haven't had much AP in the start of the turn, which means they haven't had much to do here. Sonia? Okay, hang on. It's just you now, so can you, Emma Green, can you go over there? Unconscious as well. It's just you now. I'm gonna pop up smoke over here as well. So who's still up here? Who's got ammo? You got time. Okay, so Bogdanov, you're doing well as well. Go over there. Okay. Self-heal sucks. Oh, god damn it. Wrong person. Right. Oh, Jesus. That's unfortunate. Didn't know you could do that. There you are. Oh my, you're still in one piece. Civilian warrior. Okay, so you need to go over there and heal. Enemy spotted. Oh, you got eyes on everyone. Wait. Before I forget anything. Heal all your bleeding. You're gonna be out for a while, aren't you, Graham? Emma's gonna be out for a while. The fact that Emma had no armor definitely hurt. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? We got you. 4 enemies left, and they're all down there. Well, they're all interesting. Well, Sarah, you can't get down there right now because you were a fool and came up here. Okay, stay down there, Farkas, Edwards. The Yager, Walker. The Yager, Emma, Boris. Are they coming for us? You moved up. Okay, hang on, right. Emma, you're gonna stay up here. You're just all gonna stay up here, I think, because you're in trouble. You do me a favor. Hit that. You're ready to shoot down there. You're ready to shoot down there. Is there a... The Yager... Lou. Fullest clip, because you can't combine clips. That was my question. You cannot combine clips. Okay. We got eyes on anything? 58? Shot. Let them come this way. Good. Where's the other one gone? Is there... Oh, there's another room. There's a med bay up there. Well, I definitely don't want to face you in there. Can you get like some really long range shots out? Shot. Okay, we got shots. You got eyes on something? No, you don't, but we want you just to cross in front of here. Right, last one, right? By my maths? Yes, last one by my maths. It's a servitor in the... what I'm going to call the bedrooms. Right. We know where it is, so we can kind of dash up to it. It's wild to have perfect knowledge of a map here. You can run with abandon. Hang on, did that give us the full map? That gave us the full map. Nice. It hadn't occurred to me like that's what it gave us. I was like, oh, let's see everyone. Like, it does that by letting you see the full map. So we didn't see that. We haven't seen these corners. So like, we didn't see this. We didn't see. So what was actually? So we came in here. If we'd gone this way, we would have a ship here. Scout. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of resources off this. Where are you now? You're still in that room. Okay. Question is, what's in that room? I don't know what these things are. There you go. Okay, you're actually in a pretty good position. So let's go over here. Turn. 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 You went in there. Okay, so down, down, down. Down, down. Down. Okay, because my idea is, again, the whole thing's like, if I basically blast these doors, you got shots there. You got shots there-ish. You got a shot over there, but you hit Farkas. Hey guys. Beautiful. Textbook. Textbook firing line, folks. Well done. Very well done. The biggest miss was Emma getting bit by civilian. We'll get her looked at. But that was good. That was very nice. So this is like if you've done an alien base. So the people who are in the cleaner base didn't get the rewards, but some people did. I mean, Thomas killed 5 things. So what do we got? We got 6 surgical tables, 5 Reaper corpses, 113 alloys, 102 alien, plasma weapons, plasma grenades, captured civilian, captured wraiths. Good find overall. Get back to base. Nano fabrication research project. Advanced nanoscale construction techniques may finally allow us to synthesize alien resources such as alloys and selenium here on Earth. Ooh, interesting. Okay. You're gonna tell us on the corpses. We can do like Reaper corpse analysis as well. Which means if we hit this, we'll get Reaper autopsy. There you go. The Reaper is a biological weapon of mass destruction, an insectoid nightmare with a horrifying method of reproduction and chitin blades strong enough to pierce steel. Yeah, you're the... I forget what they're called in XCOM. The horrible things. Units killed by the melee attack become zombies after 3 turns, or if killed, the zombie will hatch into a new Reaper. And they're fearless. Can I be suppressed? Cannot be suppressed and do not suffer morale damage, never panic or flee. These parasitic creatures implant their larvae inside dying organisms, leaving them shambling around in a state of damned half-life while being metabolized from within by the gestating larva. After an implausibly short period, a fully developed Reaper will emerge from the remnants of its host and begin to search for fresh victims. Reapers are well adept to the task of finding and infesting their targets. They have highly developed sensory organs that can move across the battlefield within human speed, utterly fearless in the pursuit of their prey, and thus impossible to suppress. They hunt using a pair of retractable chitin spears sheathed atop their forearms. These can be extended forward with astonishing force, easily piercing most armor. A muscular contraction then injects a larva along the hollow interior and into the wound. Should good fortune or adequate protective gear somehow allow the victim to survive, these are easy to remove, but in most cases a single attack will prove fatal. The alarming potential for these creatures to multiply rapidly in the battlefield should thus be obvious, especially in environments where a large number of civilians are present. Thankfully, these primal horrors lack ranged weaponry and only have rudimentary swarm intelligence. They are therefore harmless at distance and are deadly up close. Okay, only units killed by the melee attack animate as zombies. Okay, so as long as they stay alive, which they do say is going to be difficult, they do specify that these are the larvae. The larvae go down the inside of the blade. That's somebody's kink, I'm sure. Reaper corpse analysis. Yes. Okay. How are we doing here on numbers? 6 days for a bunch of stuff here. Small right on top of us. Right on top of us. Launch the Phantom, go. An observer. I think you can auto-resolve this and win, right? We take some damage, but we win. It's a crash site. I think we got plenty of rewards for this. We grabbed what we needed to grab from that, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Let's get the bounty on that. Basically, we need money for when the engineers and the scientists become available. Medium and a very small. I know that have they even arrived yet? They have arrived. They've arrived. Okay, they have arrived. So I want to maybe swap out something here. Accelerated cannon. You can accelerate a cannon and some sidewinders. I think that's what we're going to go for. And armor. They're not great, but they'll have to do for the time being. Unfortunately, what this means actually was a good point. Me having split up the Angels and the Phantom, I don't think they can join up. Can they join up? Become a square. If I launch interceptors, can I launch interceptors? Like randomly? Launch aircraft, there we go. No, you cannot launch them together, which is a problem. North America still still having problems. Okay, launch interceptors. They're still rearming, damn it. How much are they rearming? Oh, okay, they're mostly rearmed. They're just getting ammo in the cannons. Launch interceptors. Launch the Angels. tail until overland. Okay. If I auto-resolve this, how bad is it? We lose the Angel 1. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try to fight it manually then. Angel 1 and Angel 2. Focus on the defender. Get those sidewinders out immediately. Immediately start basically pivoting this way. Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah, fair enough. We need better weapons. Okay, you split that way. You split that way. Okay. Now, Angel 1, Angel 2, fast, fly fast that way. You are still faster than it, I think. Much better. Much better. What was that? What were they doing? Crash sites? They can deal with that. But we did that. That was us. Unfortunately, this counts as Latin America. Okay, we can't. That is possible. We can control. We can fight that. That's not too bad either. Right. Okay. So what's engineering doing? Engineering is doing Guardian protection in 23 hours. Good. Laser shotgun comes after that. Good. Guardian protection's done, so I'm working laser shotguns. After that's done, that's the improved Guardian armor. I'm assuming has that translated forward to everyone we've currently got? It has. Good. Because that's now. Okay, people are hurt. Right. Who's hurt? We need an assault. Richie, get back in there. We need a rifleman. Who are the new people? Shevchenko? You know what? We are gonna take a step back. Everyone here's a captain. There's some corporals in there. Let's get these two in there. Right. Actually, you're a bit overweight. That's a bit over capacity. There's a bit too much over capacity. We'll move a flash from you and a smoke, and you're okay. Shevchenko, over combat load. You're so much over capacity. It's kind of silly. -5 to you. Still a bit much, so we're going to drop this as well. There we go. You learn how to deal with it in due course, no doubt. Alright, 4 days until we have shotguns. Alenium warheads. I do need those, because our weapons, our human weapons, missiles are no longer doing damage. How long left until the base structures? 2 days. Okay. Astraeus has a workshop and a training center, which means that your training rate is now 100%. Your training capacity is actually 23, so I can actually hire 3 more soldiers. I can hire 3 more soldiers. Okay, also my storage capacity is almost full. Let's get rid of some junk for 300,000. Beautiful, phenomenal. Let's hire some engineers. Hang on, wait. Engineer wage. Oh, engineer wage costs. Right, sorry. I thought this was like. Engineer wage costs are going to go up tremendously, but our engineering capacity is that. So let's go full up to an additional. That's going to be really expensive. It's going to be really expensive, but it'll hopefully be worth it. It's like it'll be. The laboratory's done, so the same thing here with you. Lab, hire scientists. Insufficient funds. That was the point. That was the point. The point was to get this stuff done, so. See, what is in stores that I don't need anymore? The captured wraiths, we haven't done observation of wraiths yet. That's why those are still there. Servitor wreckage, Andron wreckage, Warden armor. We got Warden armor. We have accelerated rifles. The sentry guns, 100,000. I don't need to do that much. Alenium is a way to earn money. Like 10 Alenium is 100,000. Which means 100 Alenium is 1 million. Yeah, so that's plenty of money there. So I can sell if I need some money, I can do that. We have 10 days until funding anyway. Alien Origins. After carefully monitoring many hours of transmissions from the captured Mentarch, I have finally succeeded in gaining access to the hyperdrive. I'm pretty sure the captured Mentarch has been sold at this point. The navigational data within came as quite a surprise. I have always struggled to understand how hyperdrive technology could possibly function across interstellar distances. The energy required increases with range, and jumping from even the closest star system, roughly 4 light years, would require unfathomable amounts of energy. The truth is simple. Our primitive minds fundamentally misunderstood the purpose of the hyperdrive. Our alien foes are not using the device to traverse our universe. Instead, they remain in roughly the same physical location and jump across the multiverse. Also, remember that the human brain is not designed to understand physics. Explaining multidimensional travel is difficult, as individual dimensions constantly shift position as they expand or contract in line with their waveflow pattern. Nonetheless, a great many alternate dimensions appear far closer to us in terms of energy expenditure required to reach them than Proxima Centauri. Our enemies thus also originate from Earth, but the Earth of a distant dimension that may differ greatly from our own. These Eternals seem to be interdimensional explorers searching for the multiverse for worlds where multicellular life has evolved. It appears only a few handful of such dimensions exist out of many thousands recorded within the hyperdrive. I suspect the various alien species we have encountered were once the dominant life forms on their worlds, only to be conquered and enslaved by the Eternals. Each represents a different evolutionary path for Earth, had chance unfolded differently. At the center of this hyperdrive sits the Eternal homeworld, the seat of their empire, from which the invasion must originate. Although we currently know nothing of this distant planet, is it distant, considering what we're doing here? The discovery of its location may yet prove vital. New engineering products to build Quantum Array. The Quantum Array is a radar upgrade. Also into depths in communications and unlock additional information about detected UFOs. Cool. We definitely have the alenium and the alloys. It's all about the money now. I'm hoping that research... So how long until the next funding report? 10 days. So if we basically grab that, we get more money for that as well. And hopefully by that time, the cleaner device, we will have additional scientists coming in too. Right, so what's the next? We can get like Latin America supporter. That would be better for engineering as well. That would cost 105. That would be much better for yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, because we'll definitely have that one. What's Latin America's bonus? Is scientist wages. That would be huge. That would be huge. Their wages are expensive. Engineer wages in Asia. But this is gonna okay. We're gonna be working towards this, I think. Laser shotgun produced. Large is problematic. Large is bad. Large I don't want to touch with that right now. Okay, I'm gonna save this. And where's it? There it is. I'm gonna save that there. And I'm just gonna show off why I don't want to do this. This is a test. This is not gonna happen. I'm just testing this out. 2 larges already. The waveform peak hasn't happened yet. They're definitely not ready for this. Large. The auto-resolve. We win! We win? We take damage. It takes 80 shots to kill, but I was not expecting that. Oh, it's a bomber. Interesting. A bomber is large? That's weird. Okay, so we'll start to the side here. Start to the very side here. I kind of want to play this out. Ooh, is interesting. Is that panning or is it locking on me? It's locking on me. Hang on, let me just check something real fast. This is the test moment. That's basically what happened, isn't it? That's basically what happened. It's got 400 HP. Oh, honestly, I'll accept the result. I wasn't expecting to win that one. Oh, also it doesn't crash? Okay, 400 HP. From... okay. Okay. I was expecting a crash out here. Okay. Can we get eyes on you two? Last known location, please. Maintain patrol for the time being. Launch interceptors. You two, go. Let's retask you. Are you fast enough? Not fast enough. It's irrelevant. You haven't got the health, but you got the fuel. Okay, RTB. Maintain patrol there briefly. Launch interceptors. Phantom. You can catch up to it, right? Okay. Tail until overland. Okay, if I commence the attack from this angle here, it's going in a straight line. It's trying to turn. It's not managing to succeed at it. Right? Okay. Okay, attacking it from the front is much better. Attacking it from the front is way better. Okay. Seven engineers have arrived. Lovely. So these things are much faster. Okay, let's think about something else that they could do. Although we need to be getting money, don't we? This doesn't cost anything though, so that's interesting. So things that used to cost 2 days now cost 1 day. Oh god, that's a huge increase. My god, that's phenomenal. That's really, really good. Start queuing in some of these corpse analysis we've got. Like civilians are important to do. Wraiths are important to do. Mantids not so much. Let's quote those as well. Okay. Scientists have arrived, so that's going down to 6 days. So the things that used to cost 10 days are now 8 days. Or is it, no, the 9 days have become 7 days. 190, almost double the research speed. Almost double the research speed. Okay. Salvation from the bomber wreckage have recovered aliens and Elenium. UFO bomber. The bomber is a large UFO used purely for ground attack purposes. Carrying only a single pilot and laden with volatile munitions, it'll create a little more than a twisted field of smoking wreckage shot down. Due to the high threat nature of their activities, any bomber we encounter should be considered a priority target. Built around the monstrous fusion artillery weapon system, they can utterly devastate nearby military and civilian infrastructure if not dealt with quickly, with a predictably negative effect on local panic levels. Thankfully, these craft are not formidable combatants. Their main weapon is clearly adapted to engage static targets, and the fusion bombs it fires travel slowly, making them easy for interceptors to evade. The bomber itself also lacks agility and has been fitted with no armor whatsoever, that's a lie. That's 20 armor right there, rendering it highly vulnerable to most types of air-to-air weapons. Unless guarded by escort fighters, they should be fairly easy to dispatch. Ultimately, these UFOs pose more of a strategic challenge than a tactical one. The war has now entered a stage where any funding region not adequately protected by our interceptors will now be bombed into submission. Okay, well, let's grab that then, just so we get that on hand. Alternatively, we wait until we get the training rate. What's our training rate at the moment? The training rate is currently 5. Training rate is the amount of progress points each soldier gains per hour. So in a day, at training rate 5, in a day, they get 5 times 120, 196 plus 24, 120 per points per day. Considering that the early levels are 1,000 a day, like about 8 days they gain a point. If that goes up to 8, 24 times 8 is 96 times 2, which is 192. Which means in 5 days, just over 5 days, the lowest people will get a point in everything. Then after 5 points, it's 2,000 per point, I think. So then it becomes 10 days. It's not a bad call. That's not a bad shout, and that is also extra money, which will arrive as an extra 150,000. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get Europe on hand as well. Shotgun's 4 hours away. Okay, I'm gonna let this finish briefly because I want to see exactly how much money is this earning. $6.90 an hour. You know what? Start working this. Civilian corpses, wraith corpses, mounted corpses, sectoran corpses, symbiote corpses. Okay, we got bomber wreckage. That's nice. Europe is fine. Europe is like completely happy with us right now. European is the most sensible, is the most happy people we've got. Civilian corpse analysis. Mounted corpse analysis. Okay, close that right now. Let's grab that. We have Europe on side. Training rates increased by 3. How's science coming along? Science is 2 days, 14 hours. We'll go until the funding report, unless something major happens before then. Mounted corpse analysis. Secton corpse analysis. The Quantum Gateway. The recovered cleaner device was the culmination of a decades-long project to establish communication with our alien foes. While its sinister nature may not be immediately apparent, it brought doom upon XDEF, and perhaps our entire species. This was a foolhardy endeavor from the outset. The existential risks of attempting contact with advanced civilizations should be obvious. Nonetheless, XDEF constructed a crude replica of the damaged quantum communicator from a wrecked UFO and began to transmit a greeting into the void. Within weeks, a reply was received. A looping stream of raw data so massive it took weeks to download. When finally decoded, the signal was found to contain a library of mathematical formulae and detailed three-dimensional stochastics for a gateway device capable of exchanging prodigious quantities of information. These mathematical formulae advanced human understanding of quantum mechanics and elementary physics by at least 50 years. Hoping to establish further contact with the aliens, XDEF began the vast job of constructing the gateway almost immediately. Catastrophe might still have been avoided had XDEF employed less mediocre scientists. Several were alert enough to notice that the gateway was capable of transporting physical matter, but any security concerns faded once calculations confirmed it would be impossible to transfer more than a few grams. Alas, the deliberate errors in the alien formulae lay undiscovered until it was too late. Unaware several key constants had been understated by a factor of almost 1 million, XDEF unwillingly spent years building a device capable of translocating an alien assault force into the middle of their own headquarters. Sadly, the rest is history. Thankfully, we may yet find our own use for the captured quantum gateway. In practical terms, it is effectively an enormous alien hyperdrive, or rather valuable device that would otherwise be almost impossible for us to build within the expected timescale of this war. No new research grabbed. Right. How long until the 2 days until the funding report? Observation Wraith. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out the way. Things will change hands here shortly. Almost 69 to reduce panic. Nice. To increase 0.02 panic, because if I really have to, I can just dump a bunch of panic of counter panic there, right? It's a minus 28 panic for this region. If I have to. We'll see what happens actually in the new year, because in the new year, in the new funding month, we get what, minus 2 global, minus 4 global, minus 8 global. You're doing plus 2 global for your own region as well. So, and you're doing plus 2 to your own region. You're doing minus 1 to your own region as well. So. Okay, the symbiote corpse analysis is done, so we're done over here. We're getting 6.90 an hour. Are those gone forever, or are they scaling? If I go into here and I choose to sell junk, Yeah, you sell corpses you no longer require. Okay, they're not scaling. They're, boom. Okay, let's grab that there. In that case, let's also hire the scientists that are missing. And that gives us 2 soldiers as well, I think. Right? Because we have training capacity is 23, we have 2 more living capacity, and everything else is full. Hang on, so you're thinking, you got... Laboratory is 555. Oh yes, it is 19, yeah. For some reason I thought it was going to be 17, because they didn't account for the... they didn't account for that, apparently. So we can also grab a couple of soldiers. Anyone in the current batch worth picking up? Was it Tommy Markkinen was potentially interesting, although your strength leaves something to be desired. Samuel Taylor has strength, but not many to use. Okay, how much is it as a recycle? 3 to identify recruits. It's going down by 1 per day. We have troops. We have troops at the moment. Engineering, do you want to grab anything at the moment? Do you want to build anything new? We got the laser shotguns, laser rifles. We have enough laser for everybody. Lasers damage might actually be very useful. We save money. We save money and go for lasers damage, I think. If there's anything I want to do in the meantime. Sentry gun, Millennium Rockets vehicles, that we're not really using those. Equipment in general, energy life group, we don't use those. We could build a stun gun, we're not really using them. I seem to remember in XCOM you could basically build and sell things at a profit. And things like basic pistols didn't require many, I think the laser pistol didn't require any alien stuff, and you could basically build it and sell it at a profit. I think they basically factor that into basically this. If you have no engineering, you basically make money. Because that's what they're doing. They're basically doing contract work, I guess. That's important. That's important. Okay, anyway, folks, let's get that funding report and we'll call it there. We'll deal with the waveform peak next episode. Europe is real happy with us. Supporter funding in general has gone up because of the reward. North America is slightly better happy at us. I mean, their modifier is slightly down, but hey, I mean, Europe is 1.5 for us. Size is going to go. That's really, really good. We still have a profit there. Expenses have gone up because of all the new salaries we're paying. But we still managed to increase our total income per month. Alright, folks, I'll carry on next time. Next time is going to be the waveform peak. What we can do is start spending money. So lasers damage. Millennium grenades is for using explosive grenades. We're not really using explosive grenades. I don't really mind that one too much. Millennium warheads, I think we're going to put money down on as well. Base upgrades. Oh yeah, that was it, wasn't it? That was definitely it. Hang on. We do workshop first, because that takes 3 days, and that basically speeds everything else up. We're going to spend like about $1 million doing this, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. Spending basically $2 million on that. It'll take, what, 10 days? 10 days and 18 hours, almost 11 days. Do that, right. Also pick lasers damage then, and... so much for Phantom Interceptor, right? And... Alenium warheads, we haven't got the alenium for that. Oh, we'll get the alenium. Anyway, folks, I'll carry on next time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.